area with a selection of memory foam, inner spring, or hybrid, and exacting descriptions of their many choices, plus newly added enhancers to complete your sleeping experience. And don't forget, great specials as well. Slumberland Furniture's grand opening of their sleep solutions area, now at Slumberland on the truck bypass in Pierre, and check out slumberland.com.
As we welcome you back, we are set for soccer here this afternoon, our final game of our doubleheader, as the Pierre Governors will take on at Sioux Falls at Jefferson Cavaliers. The Governors at 6-4-1, the Cavaliers at 8-1. Their only loss to to Washington, that came back this past week. And for the Pierre Governors, they're also playing against Jefferson, where they have not had a true road game. They've played at Howard Wood, and the only time they haven't been home has been at Howard Wood. This is the first time they traveled outside of Sioux Falls. They'll play at Brandon Valley and Harrisburg, which are not very far drives either from Sioux Falls. So this is the lone road game. Matthias Preibel will get things started. He's part of the starting lineup. The senior that the foreign exchange student, Matthias Preibel, will get things started. We are underway here this afternoon as the Pierre Governor boys looking for a big win, a big upset over this Sioux Falls Jefferson team. Cole Peterson, his pass will go back for Jeremy Knigge. And Knigge to the far side. Derry trying to touch one along for Ershman. And Ershman will pass it back for Derry. And now the Governors looking to control here early on in this first half. Pass over for Browers. Headed it down to control it. His pass back for Stephen Blanchette. Now here for Devin Flottmeyer. Flottmeyer over Peterson. His pass now for Derry. And Derry over for Flottmeyer. Good control here for the Pierre Governors so far. This will be rolling to the sideline. It will roll out, and it will be a throw here for the Governors, as Flottmeyer will take it and quickly throw it in for Derry. Now here's Flottmeyer for Derry. Over, back, now for Schlickenmeyer. Cordell Schlickenmeyer pass it for Knigge. And Knigge over, touches it along. Peterson, he gets knocked down. A foul will be called, and it'll be the first foul of the game. It'll go against the Jefferson Cavaliers, and a free kick up coming for the Governors. A team that's 8-1 in Sioux Falls Jefferson. The Governors have had a good start here this first couple minutes, just controlling the pace. They don't need to let Jefferson trying to come to you instead of Jefferson trying to take the game over to the Governors. As Preibel will look to take it away here from the Cavaliers, who finally have their first possession of the afternoon. That pass intercepted by Peterson, but it will be taken back by the Cavaliers. Peterson got a foot to it, but didn't have a control of the over down. And now here is the Jefferson Cavaliers. Here the near side, Caden Wagner. His pass up for Abdul Kadir. And Abdul Kadir will pass it back. Wagner headed down by Flottmeyer. Here is Blanchette for Derry. It'll be intercepted. And Okoa will have it. Byron Okoa pass up in for Jamison Ware. That'll be cleared out. Throw here for the Cavaliers. Again, their offense has been good, but it hasn't been one that is lighting the world on fire like the Governors' offense have been. They score around 3 goals a game. They've won a couple of 2-0 games, 2-1 games. They haven't been really blowing anybody out, but they've been able to just put goals up on the board for the most part of this game, part of the season. That rolls out, and Abdul Kadir will allow Wagner to throw the ball in here for the Cavaliers. Down the near sideline, it's knocked down. Derry with the shove, with a little bit of a shove, just a push, a strong, just a stronger push to get him off the ball. Yeah, and it will be a throw here for Caden Wagner now for the Cavaliers, as it was out of play off of the Governors. So now here on the throw in, knocked down. It's played and it will be out again. Wagner will throw it in again here for the Cavaliers. And on the throw, it is Blanchette back for Flottmeyer, who didn't get all of it. Caden Thompson knocked it down to the top of the box. And now an opportunity. Ware has it. But it cleared away by the Governors. No shot from the Cavaliers quite yet. Abdul Kadir. His pass back for Wagner. Back for Abdul Kadir. And he'll pass it back for Wagner again. Leads it up just over the top of Okoa. And then Schlickenmeyer passes it over for Erschman. Here is now Thompson. Leads it back up for Erschman, but it is knocked down again. And now Okoa, his shot, that one blocked down. He tried to get another pass. That got blocked down again. But it's still the edge of the attacking third for the Jefferson Cavaliers, as it is Bower that lost the ball. Preibel had it. Blanchette takes it. And now it's over for Peterson. And Peterson trying to get those wheels turning here early on. Pass, long run for Peterson. He's going to get around one defender. Peterson's still with it, and a foul is going to be called, and it will be a foul against the Cavaliers. So here's a really big chance for the Governors early on in this game, as the second foul is committed by the Cavaliers, and now the Governors are in a spot where they can have a free kick just outside the box, and back it up just a little bit. But here's an opportunity for the Governors. Ryland Derry will take the free kick. It comes into the box. Erschman knocks it down. He'll try to get a shot away, but it goes wide. And so Nathan Erschman, his first shot misses, and it will be a goal kick here for the Cavaliers. And a quick tap in. And now here is the Cavaliers. Down Okoa. It'll roll its way all the way down in the box. Okoa looking for a shot. It's flipped high and out. And it will be a corner. Their first of the afternoon. You are listening to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront broadcasting station. The corner from the far side will be taken here for the Cavaliers. No score here in the first half between Pierre and Sioux Falls Jefferson. Only Saturday home game for the Pierre Governors this year. Outside of potentially having a home playoff game maybe in the second round. That one will be headed high up in the air. Ware heads it back towards the box and toward the top of the goal. Aharts was going to try and tap it out of play, but it did go out of play anyway. So it'll be a goal kick for Carson Aharts. Out for Derry. Off the chest. Preibel. And now here is Matthias Preibel. A long run. Out of play from Wagner. It'll be a throw here for the Governors down here on the near sideline. And Preibel did a good job. He's got his first start here for the Governors. And a throw up coming from Browers. Casey Browers will get in for Flottmeyer. A pass now for Derry. Ryland Derry. He's looking for a cross. It comes into the box and cleared away by the Cavaliers. Knocked down by Schlickenmeyer. Schlickenmeyer. His pass now for Flottmeyer. Over it, knocked down by Preibel, but couldn't get over to it. To the far side. Erschman trying to race in. Just bounced past him. But then stepping up, intercepting is Peterson. Peterson starting to move in. Peterson with a left-footed shot. That one might have got blocked down. It's probably going to go wide. But the Cavaliers will have possession. And they'll work it up outside the defending third and into midfield. There's a pass. Knocked down. But Browers will take over. Casey Browers. A pass to Blanchette. Back to Browers. Here's Peterson now. He'll turn around and pass it back for Caden Thompson. And Thompson will play it all the way back for Carson Aharts. Aharts a pass here for Flottmeyer. Excuse me, for Carnegie. Jeremy Carnegie to the far side. Erschman plays it off the chest. Rolls now here for Preibel, but it will be Hirsch. Andrew Hirsch will play it out to the sideline. Caden Thompson steps up. Erschman now over for the Governors. Peterson needs it along now for Derry. Derry with a shot, and it's going to roll wide. And the second shot of the game for the Governors goes just wide. Peter Tomte will check in. Matthias Preibel will take a seat. So a quick tap from the goalkeeper. As Carter Losey for Jefferson, who has not had to make a save yet. He has not even tried to kick the ball away. He just tapped it along. That'll be played out. A throw here for the Governors. And it will be Jeremy Carnegie now for Pierre. Crosses. Devin Flotmeyer. Flotmeyer will wait. He'll lead one down. Ershman trying to win the race all the way down to it. The Cavaliers got to it first, and to try and keep it in play, they do. Comes back towards the middle of the field. And the Cavaliers almost left the ball there for Peter Tomte to take. Here on the near side, Abdul Kadir. His pass. Looking for a give and go with Hayjek. And Abdul Kadir will pass it back to Hayjek. His pass. Looking for Okoa. Okoa missed him. And it's back for Abdul Kadir. And now Wagner again. Back at midfield, the Cavaliers. No score between Pierre and Jefferson as we play here in the first half with 30 minutes to go, so 10 minutes gone by in this first half. Ryland Derry at midfield. Might have got a little bit, moving just a little bit too far, but the referee had to step to the side to try and stay out of the way for Ryland Derry, trying to make a move for the Governors. That one goes off the referee after he tried to, again, step through it. Mitchell Mueller had the opportunity and ends up being a free kick here for the Cavaliers. But it will be dropped for him to take right at midfield. That one played down. Here comes the near side. Bower, his pass goes back for Wagner. And now Wagner over for Mueller. His pass to the far side. Cavaliers looking to get some kind of offense moving here. That one's knocked down by Carnegie. And now Ershman. They played it back over. But it's back here for the Cavaliers again at midfield. Hirsch, Andrew Hirsch, one of the captains for the Cavaliers. A long through ball into the box is knocked down by Thompson, cleared away by Carnegie. Good defensive play there from the Governors. Keeping those threats to a minimum right now. Ershman blocked down a pass. Far side. Good job by Peter Tomte to get in front of a pass. And it will be now a free kick here for the Governors. So far, 2 shots apiece. No saves for either side. 1 corner, that's for Jefferson. 2 fouls have been committed by the Cavaliers. No offsides yet have been called as Flotmeyer. A pass now here for Ryland Derry. He'll float one down. Peterson trying to win the race to it, but Carter Losey at the edge of the box. The goalkeeper comes out and grabs onto it. So now a quick throw here for Wagner. And Wagner, past Browers, Okoa. Here at midfield for the Cavaliers. His pass goes over for Ware. And Jamison Ware passes it back now for Bower. Here to Abdul Kadir. Back for Bower. Jefferson trying to get that attack started. Back over for Ware. Missed it. And then Ershman. Man fell down. And it'll roll out. The referees say incidental contact. They allow play to go on. Ershman now a pass. Here's Tomte. His pass, though, going to be intercepted. And now Mueller will pass it back for Hirsch. And now Hirsch will wait. His pass for Abdul Kadir on the near side. Overruns the ball at first, but will be able to get the ball back. And his pass back for Bower. Now to be played for Mueller again. And Mitchell Mueller on the far side. Racing after it is Ware. On the side, looking for a cross. Comes all the way back over outside the near side of the box. Ryland Derry will get over to it first. They win the race to it over Abdul Kadir. And now Derry, with all kinds of time, will pass it over to Schlickenmeyer at the top of the box. And Cordell Schlickenmeyer up. Blanchette. Instead, it'll be turned over. Now a long shot, and that's going to be well high and wide. And the third shot of the game for Jefferson again does not hit the target. Tomty's got to take the necklace off. As it'll be Carson Aharts. We got a final from the ESD for boys golf, finishing third at the ESD in Watertown. 36 strokes, 5 spots better than last year for the Governors. Nick Bothan, Sawyer Sunshine made the ESD team with 6th and 8th, 9th place finishes. A fantastic job, and a shout out to the Pierre Governor golf team, who will now be ready to compete in the state tournament against the out in Huron next week, Monday and Tuesday. Not this coming Monday and Tuesday, but the next week, Monday and Tuesday. We'll talk with Chris Swiden on Wednesday at Coach's Corner on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Also live for the Long Branch, 5:30 to 6:30 this coming Wednesday here on KCCR. That goes out of play. It'll be a throw for the Cavaliers. We'll have a couple of subs coming in. Elias Gilk will check in for the Governors. And it will be Torres Garcia Hector. And it will be the Cavaliers that throw the ball in. From the far side, even with the box, a throw comes into the box, headed down and headed away by the Governors. As it will be still played here by the Cavaliers, though. On the far side, across, coming to the edge of the box, headed down by Schlickenmeyer. Out for Derry. Derry's got a lot of space here on the near side. He gets around one defender, and now he's going to try and put one through for Cole. The defender fell down, and Cole Peterson moves in. Peterson looking for a shot. He shoots, and it will roll just wide. I think Losi got a piece of it, and the Governors nearly had a 1-0 lead, but it does go out, and it will be a corner kick. A good save for Losi. Nearly had the first goal of the game. The Governors were almost on top, but they do have a corner kick coming from the near side. The Governors are looking for an opportunity to take a 1-0 lead. Boy, this would be a huge developing story if the Governors are able to get up early and to get up first on Sioux Falls Jefferson. Derry will take the corner from the near side. And now it comes into the box and is knocked away by the Cavaliers. It looked like maybe if it was going to go the other way, it was going to be an own goal on Jefferson. But Flotmeyer will get it back over for Derry, who was offside and will get himself back onside, so he couldn't go after the ball. And now it'll be played here for Hector. Hector, a pass that's intercepted by Blanchette. Didn't get him for a Koa. Now across, looking to get in for Peterson. But instead it will be played back again by Hirsch, as Jefferson will get it out towards midfield. And Flotmeyer, a little nudge away from Ware. He looked for the official to give him a foul call, but instead the pass back from Schlickenmeyer now to Carson Aharts. He'll reverse field to the near side, or the far side for Ershman. His pass, Wagner at midfield. Knigge knocked down. Bower again. Pass to the far side. Down the sideline. Caden Thompson racing after it. He got to it first. It was knocked down by the Jefferson Cavaliers, but it will be out the other way. Ershman up for Peterson. And now Peterson. He's got to try and get some help with him with Derry. Peterson looking for a chance for a cross. Try to get it for Derry, but did not get it over to him. And instead of, it went to Losi. And it will be grabbed by Carter Losi. That'll be taking a high hop. Losi put a big boot to it. The first time we've seen him really put the power to it. And Okoa and Knigge both get knocked down. And it will roll all the way out. And it should be a goal kick. I think, and that's the thing. Both Okoa and Knigge were both going for the wall, and I think they really got tingled up instead of one pushing down the other. So now it'll be a throw up coming here a goal kick here for Carson Aharts. Looking for a handball, didn't get it. Referee didn't see it. Governor's bench were looking for it. Even the Governor players on the field threw their hand up looking for a handball, but instead Jefferson will kick it out of play. Andrew Hirsch kicks it out of play, and it will be a throw here with 21 minutes to go. So we're nearing that halfway point of the first half, and there is no score between Pierre and Jefferson. If you're the Governors, too, you're not necessarily looking for a full win. Obviously, you want to win, but you'll take a tie. A tie or a win is good for you. You want to play even with this Jefferson team for basically as long as you can, if not take the lead and play ahead of them. Because if you get a tie, that's still a good amount of seed points to grab heading into the final day of the regular season for the Governors on Tuesday. That goes out for another goal kick. A 50-point win is great, but if you get a tie, a loss is a 39-point loss to you, but you get a tie, you kind of split the gap right there, and where the Governors sit at in the standings with their 40.864 seed points, that will increase their seed point score. And then they can get a win against the Huron Tigers, and all of a sudden they increase their score even more. And then you've almost guaranteed yourself a spot in a first-round playoff home game. Maybe got a little bit of help that we weren't expecting the Governors to get. And that will roll out of play. Another throw here for the Governors. This would be a signature moment of the season for the Pierre Governors. Yes, there's still 20 minutes to go. There's still 60 minutes in total of this game. So this isn't like the fact that we're 20 minutes away from a tie game. We've still got a whole other half to go, even with where the score is right now. But if the Governors can continue to stay tied, can continue to maybe even take the lead on Jefferson, this would be a statement game or win for the Governors this season. Urshman, Caden Thompson, he played out at midfield. The Cavaliers, a pass, as it'll be Hirsch. Now here the near side for Wagner. Wagner will work to the near sideline. Across midfield. Preibel, who's checked back in. Couldn't stop Wagner. And then Flottmeyer got a little bit of a nudge, and it will go out of play. And I think they're going to allow just a throw in. I think they were going to call a foul that was going to allow a free kick, but instead it's a throw here for the Cavaliers. Schlickenmeyer thought maybe the Governors were going to get that throw in. So now here the Cavaliers with a throw on the near sideline, working towards trying to get one towards the box. Here at the edge of the box, the pass comes in. There's a shot. Trying to get a shot away. It ended up getting blocked down, and then an offside flag is up. And so it will be a throw here for the Cavaliers. They had the offside flag up, but the Governors kicked it out of play. So now the throw. Flottmeyer got a leg to it. Knocked down, corner of the box. Preibel will get it out off the side of Peterson. Will pass it back for Schlickenmeyer. Schlickenmeyer, that one will go out of play, and now will be another throw here for the Cavaliers again. A throw from Hajek. Here is a shot. That one's going to go well wide. It was not even attempted the target. Maybe a cross there from Akoa, but it is going to be Carson Aharts to just throw it down to Caden Thompson. Thompson now over here for Urshman. A pass up, Tomty. Peter Tomty now over for Peterson. Leading it for Tomty again, trying to get it back to Peterson on a give and go, but the Cavaliers read it and were able to intercept the pass. They'll switch field, go to the near side. Hajek will have it here on the near side. Goes up for Bower. And Bower now here for Hirsch. And Andrew Hirsch, who has been in the middle of the field, one of the captains for the Cavaliers, has done a good job defensively for the Cavaliers. Pass goes up. It'll be Akoa to pass it back. Now Akoa. That one across comes in. Aharts didn't get all of it. And then Ware slipped and fell. And it will be Gilk now. Elias Gilk. His pass. That one will be intercepted by Bower. He's looking to get to Derry. Bower again. Back over. Looking to Akoa. And a dangerous cross there from Jefferson moments ago, but it was a good play there by the Governors to clear it away. With 16 minutes to play in the first half, that'll roll its way out, and it will be out for a goal kick. And so the Governors will have the goal kick. Gilk will take a seat. So now here is Carson Ahart's on the goal kick. Out to Wagner. Preibel near side. And it will be Hajek that's pushed out. And we're going to have a foul called on Brower, so it'll be a free kick. First foul against the Governors. So the free kick, Andrew Hirsch will take it. So Hirsch will get the arms up, and the free kick looking to the box. Okoa ends up going off of the head the wrong way. And then a flop from Okoa looking for a free kick in the box, or a penalty kick, and it will be come back out. So it will be played all the way back for Jordan Shanks on the far side. Both teams were got a little vocal on that when Okoa went down. Obviously, Sioux Falls Jefferson looking for the penalty kick, and the Governors were saying that's a flop. There's no way you can call that. And then they were looking for a handball against. Here's Hirsch with a long shot. That one's going to be saved by Carson Aharts. That one kind of snuck up on him, but Aharts made the save. His first here this afternoon. He had a heat timeout in the girls' game in the second half, but are not going to get one here in the first half of the boys' contest. That'll be rolled down. Okoa looking to get over to it, but it will be played back. And now Hirsch again, a pass over. He stepped up a little bit more in the last minute or so. Now here is Okoa. Instead, it'll be taken by the Cavaliers. Ershman. That's a little slide move there from Ershman. Now Derry looking for Peterson on a long move. Peterson looking to get a shot away. Good sliding play from Hirsch to keep Peterson away from a shot. And he'll play all the way back across. Schlickenmeyer will play it over the far side. Okoa, though, will knock it down. And he'll move it up, but Caden Thompson will take it away from him. Action is picked up here in the last couple of minutes. Here is Ershman. A pass for Peterson at midfield. Up for Derry, but it is going to be intercepted by Bower. And then Shanks will have it on the back on the far side. He'll slow things down. Boy, that was a frantic about 30 seconds there with 13 minutes to play in the first half. That's knocked down by Thompson. Looking over for Derry to take it, but it will be taken instead. Preibel will intercept a pass. Matthias Preibel, a pass goes back for Thompson. And Caden Thompson, his pass attempt got blocked down and it goes out of play. It'll be a throw now here upcoming for the Governors. No score here in the first half. Shots have been in favor of Jefferson 4-3. A save for each of the two goalkeepers. And now Ware starts to move it in for the Cavaliers. But a good job by Schlickenmeyer. Didn't allow Ware to fake him out. And Schlickenmeyer able to get it away. And now here's Ryland Derry. Derry with the Oliver Johnson, Aaron behind him. Back on the far side, the Cavaliers. A pass in the middle of the field. Now here's Jamison Ware. Touches it along. Pass goes up for Johnson Aaron. Now to be left. And Preibel starts to move it forward. Pass looking to go over for Ershman, but instead the Cavaliers will have it. And now pass goes up looking for Okoa, but instead it will be cleared back all the way down. Hirsch has it here to the near side. Browers will step up, though. And his pass goes right to the Cavaliers. And now it'll be here for Hajek. Hajek looking for a long pass. Goes off the back of Schlickenmeyer. And then Ware the long shot that it will be easily grabbed by Aharts. It was not on target, though. So just the fifth shot of the game now for the Jefferson Cavaliers. Carson Aharts just dropped the ball down into Carnegie. Comes here for Browers, who keeps it in play. And then now Ware knocks it down, and Okoa has it. Okoa the shot. That'll roll in towards the box and rolls for a grab by Carson Aharts. Again, was going wide, but Aharts will keep it in play with 10:45 to go here in the first half. Still no score between Jefferson and Pierre. Long run for Wagner on his own side of the midfield line, and that one will be out of play, and it will be a throw upcoming for the Cavaliers. And Landon Bertram will finally check in. Along will Evan Bloom. Both of those guys have been staying there for quite a few minutes. Ershman will come and take a seat here for the Governors. 10 minutes to play here in the first half. Wagner back across midfield. Schlickenmeyer going to be knocked down at midfield. And it will be now here Preibel to take it again. Here is Flottmeyer for Derry. Ryland Derry. His pass. Looking to get it over for Peterson, just missing. And now it'll come back at midfield. And it'll be Okoa. His pass knocked down by Schlickenmeyer. Preibel. Now here's Flottmeyer. Derry. Flottmeyer again. Over now for Schlickenmeyer. His pass for Preibel. Some space here for Preibel. And now a long pass over for Bertram, who tried to lead maybe either for Peterson or for Browers, but it did go in the box and will be grabbed by the goalkeeper, Carter Losey. Wagner. Bloom. That'll be now Derry that intercepts the pass from Bloom. Derry at midfield. He'll pass it back for Jeremy Carnegie. Now back for Derry again. There's a long pass looking to lead Peterson in. Could not get it over to him. And now it's Mitchell Mueller. Played to the far side. Back to Mueller again. That'll go up at midfield. Carnegie is there. Bertram is back and Carnegie is moved up. Now they'll switch spots back. And now Hirsch looking to go down the field off of Flottmeyer. Schlickenmeyer will just have to kick it out of play. It'll end up being a corner now here for the Jefferson Cavaliers. Be their second corner. Abdul Qadir looked like he was about to check in, but will not check in. It'll be a corner here for the Cavaliers from the near side. No score here in game number 2 of our day. The girls won 1-0 over the Cavaliers. So Abdul Qadir was, they're actually going to have to sub in. But Spencer Taylor, who's wanting to check in, they're only going to allow just Jefferson to sub. So Taylor will have to wait as Vandewater will come out. So here on the near side, 7:20 left to go here in the first half. Here comes the corner from the near side. Comes into the box, headed away, and it was off of Jefferson, and it will be a goal kick here for Pierre, so no threat there from the Jefferson Cavaliers, as Spencer Taylor now will check in for Ryland Derry to give him a break. So Carson Aharts will get it set up and will kick it away here on the goal kick. This Governor team hanging in, no score. If you're the Pierre Governors, a scoreless game right now is in your favor. Here is now knocked down as it was Johnson Aaron trying to get one over back for Ware. Abdul Qadir now with it. Middle of the field for Bloom. And Evan Bloom, his pass, Ware, I think was waiting for someone else to be there, but no one else was there. So it'll roll all the way down, and it will be Peter Tomte that has all kinds of time and no pressure from Jefferson right now. And now Tomte trying to get it out towards midfield. And now Cole Peterson Looking for a pass. Blocked down. It comes back to Peterson. He'll throw it over now for Thompson. Thompson touches it up for Preibel, who tried to redirect it over for Bertram. And on the sideline, it goes off out of play off of the Cavaliers. And now it'll be Preibel again. And that will go all the way down, and it will go out for a goal kick here for the Cavaliers. So we will have a sub. Coming in will be Luke Nelson. And Nelson will check in for Hajek. So now the goal kick here after the restart for Carter Losey. He's got a strong leg, does Losey. Spencer Taylor, though, is there to knock it down back across midfield. He'll look to pass it back. Wagner. His pass in midfield. It is going to be played Mueller. He tries to go up, but it will be out of play by Bertram, and it will be a throw now here for the Jefferson Cavaliers with 5 minutes to play here in the first half. No score between Pierre and Jefferson. Man fell down. Preibel trying to sidestep around him. Now who's Abdul Qadir. It goes out of play, and it goes off of Jefferson. So now a throw here for the Governors. On the quick throw in, Tomty plays it back for Thompson, and then he'll hit it out of play. So now it'll be a throw for the Cavaliers again. Shots are 6-3 in favor of Jefferson. One save apiece, though. That comes in, edge of the box. Koa, that's blocked up, so we'll have another corner with 4 minutes to play here in the first half. If you are the Pierre Governors, these last 4 minutes are crucial. You want to go at this point of where you're at on the field. You want to go to halftime with no score. Again, playing even as long as possible with the Jefferson Cavalier team is a win for the Governors. If you're Jefferson, you're trying to you don't want to play even. You want to get that lead here early on. That's corner comes in, and it's Carnegie that will head it away. And now Peterson on the sideline will race after it, but he did not keep it in play. Could not get to it in time to keep it in play. So now it'll be a throw up coming here for the Cavaliers. Abdul Qadir to the throw to him. He'll spin around off of Peterson. And then we'll have a sub up coming here for the Governors. And it'll be Ershman to check in for Bertram with 3 minutes to play in the first half. Still no score between Pierre and Jefferson. So you got to think here in the first 37 minutes of the first 40 of this first half has got to be a Pierre Governor win to you. Preibel. And you mentioned, and I say that, especially at this point in the season. And again, if your goal is to just host a playoff game, host that first round playoff game, that's your first goal. Obviously, the end goal is to win a state championship, but your first goal is to host a first round playoff game. A tie is as good as a win at this point. Obviously a win would be better, but a tie does help you out a lot. Luke Nelson across, comes to the box. Koa, the header. That was Johnson Aarons with the header that goes over the top of the goal. And a dangerous chance there from the Cavaliers. Derry with 2 minutes to go will check back in for Taylor. So Ryland Derry is back in, and if you're the Governors, in the last 2 minutes, let's see if they can find a way to put one in. As it'll be played back out at midfield. It is Nelson. A pass now here for Johnson Aaron. It is going to be Bloom. Pass goes back. Hirsch. Now over for Shanks. 90 seconds left here in the first half. Peter Tomty. That's knocked down. Peterson trying to control it. He's got two different defenders around him. But then Tomty will head it along for Ershman over on the far side. Ershman now for Tomty. Tomty now in for Peterson. And a foul will be called. No, it's going to be a foul against Peterson. Oh, I thought there was going to be a foul against Jefferson, but it is going to be a foul against Peterson, so it will be with 1 minute to play. A free kick here for the Cavaliers. Here, Tomty is trying to shake off something that's bothering him around his hip. They're trying to tell him to go down, and it will go out of play. And now will be a throw here for the Governors. So now with under a minute to go, Tomty is down. We'll have a stoppage. Tomty will get up, and he's struggling with that left leg. He is able to walk a little bit. I don't know if he's cramping or if he's in a good deal of pain. Blanchette will come in for Tomty. And I think Casey Michelson will have Tomty just come over to the table to get worked on. So 34 seconds left to play here in the first half. And on the throw, it will be Preibel. We played back. And again, with only less than 30 seconds left to go now here, the Governors are in a spot to take a first half tie. Don't want to give up anything at the end of this last 25 seconds or so. With 15 seconds left. Here with 10 seconds, Abdul Kadir looking for one last attempt here in the first half. Knocked down by Schlickenmeyer, and it will be an end of the first half. Caden Thompson will end the first half. The Governors and Jefferson are tied 0-0 here after 40 minutes. A good first half for the Pierre Governors. You got to feel like the Governors feel better about this first half than what Jefferson probably does. But the Governors tied with the Cavaliers, 0-0 here at the end of the first half. Back in 3 minutes with halftime stats. You're listening to Pierre Governor Soccer on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
No one likes to have electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
People helping people.
Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
First United Methodist Church would like to take this time to wish the Pierre Governors great success in this sports season. Athletic competition builds skills, leadership, teamwork, and provides lifelong lessons in character development. I'm Pastor Greg, and I invite you to join us for meaningful worship, personal growth, and compassionate fellowship. For a list of worship times and upcoming events, visit our website, pierrefirstumc.org, or our Facebook page, Pierre First United Methodist Church.
When you want the best prices and best selection, go to Wagner Auto in Pierre. The certified sales staff at Wagner Auto will provide you service after the sale and how to get easy financing. Check out their website, WagnerAuto.com, or stop in. They have the best prices and won't be undersold. Wagner Auto has the region's largest selection with over 280 new and quality pre-owned vehicles. GM certified pre-owned vehicles give you peace of mind with their 12-month or 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty and 5-year or 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Log on to WagnerAuto.com or stop by Wagner Auto in Pierre, South Dakota's oldest auto dealer since 1907.
Are you building a new home or remodeling the old? Adding a fireplace can make a house a home. Olson Plumbing in Pierre carries a full line of heat-a-lator fireplaces. Whether your taste is traditional or contemporary, Olson Plumbing has a great selection of heat-a-lator fireplaces that will fit any style. Whether you're building new or updating, call Olson Plumbing. Heat-a-lator Fireplaces, the first name in fireplaces. Olson Plumbing in Pierre is your source for the industry's largest selection of indoor-outdoor fireplaces, either gas or wood, and outdoor fire pits. Stop by their showroom at 2803 East Wells or give them a call, 224-6436.
As we welcome you back here, we are at halftime between Pierre and Jefferson. John Winkler here on this Saturday afternoon, and the Governors are in a spot that they like to be in right now. A tie game between Pierre and Jefferson. No scoring between the two teams. As we look at the stat total right now, 7 shots to 3 in favor of Jefferson. 1 save apiece for both Losi and the Governor goalkeeper in Carson Aharts. 1 corner kick for Pierre, 3 so far for Jefferson, 2 fouls apiece for both those teams. But if you're the Governors, you like to be in this spot. This is an 8-1 team that has not really had much struggles other than losing to Washington earlier in the week, but they also didn't lose to Washington earlier in the week. So the first time they have any kind of trouble, you're making them a little bit more frustrated, because I think that they're probably coming in here facing a number 8 team and seeing the teams that they've already beaten and the teams that the Governors have lost to at this point, and you're going, okay, well, A plus B equals C, and that's how we're just gonna knock off the Governors. We're gonna have too many problems. However, for Pierre, they have stepped up, played a good defensive game so far. You haven't seen as many shots. This is more of a Pierre Governor 2020 and prior to this game, or prior to this season that we're seeing this Pierre Governor team. Really good defensively. Not so much of the offense that we've been accustomed to this year, but Pierre has dropped back and played really good defensively. Had a couple of good looks, but nothing to show for it yet. And if you're Pierre, that's okay. Again, as long as you play the next 40 minutes even, whether it's 1-1, 2-2, 0-0, you end with a tie, and you like what you have. A tie against this Jefferson team will go a long ways in seed points. Maybe at the beginning of the season you're going, maybe we could have got the win. But a tie right now where you're sitting at looking to try and host a first-round playoff game, a tie would be huge. A tie or a win would be big. A loss necessarily doesn't hurt you too much, but a tie or a win, it really does help you, and that's where the Governors are at right now, 40 minutes away from either picking up a tie or a win, but they've got to play even or better than what Jefferson has in the second half between Pierre and Sioux Falls Jefferson. Again, Tuesday we'll finish out the regular season. We'll be here at the Pilk Fields at 4 and 6 o'clock, as it will be the Huron Tigers in town. The boys will play first at 4. The girls will play at 6, and we'll have both of them here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. So looking forward to the second half. We'll be back in 3 minutes with the start of the second half, our final half of our doubleheader between Pierre and Jefferson. Boys and Cavaliers, they are tied 0-0 going into the second half. Back in 3 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Soccer on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the part you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories. Go Govs!
This is Art from East Pierre Landscape and Garden Center. Did you know we are open 7 days a week? We're your shopping destination rather than simply a producer of nursery plants. We know what plants work in the area and offer high-quality landscape design services, plant materials, handmade outdoor crafts, and high-quality garden art. Let us make your yard and garden one to remember. East Pierre Landscape and Garden Center, east on Highway 34, north of Farm Island in Pierre.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping is who you should call as we enter the fall season. They can make sure your lawn makes it through the tough South Dakota winters. They can help with the fall cleanup, winterize that sprinkler system so that it can be ready to go in the spring. And once the snow starts to fly, they can help with that too. Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, helping customers year-round. Call Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping, 280-4440.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates, at your service, at your side, with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
BankWest Insurance has the expertise and resources to deliver personalized service and customized solutions. As an independent agency, we shop dozens of companies to get you the best coverage at the best price. As your trusted choice for insurance coverage, we promise to go the extra mile so you can rest assured your loved ones and your assets are protected. Contact your local agent to put BankWest Insurance to work for you.
Not a deposit, not FDIC insured, not insured by any federal agency, not guaranteed by any bank, may go down in value, equal opportunity provider.
All Pro Towing and Repair offers 24/7 light, medium, and heavy towing, jump starts, lockouts, roadside assistance, and recovery. The All Pro Towing and Repair team of professionals offers prompt, courteous, and top-notch services to Central South Dakota. If you find yourself in need of a tow, jump, or lockout, contact All Pro Towing and Repair, 605-669-2075. That's 605-669-2075.
As we welcome you back here, we are set for the second half between Pierre and Jefferson. John Winkler here on this Saturday afternoon. Don't forget, here on KCCR, after we're done, basically an hour break, and we will then have for you Oklahoma and West Virginia in college football play here on KCCR. And, of course, we'll have 3 NFL games for you, starting with the Titans and Colts tomorrow, and then it will be the Bucks and the Rams, followed by Sunday Night Football between the 49ers and the Packers. Our board op today, Spencer Kelly, he'll be intently paying attention to that game on Sunday night as a Packers fan against the San Francisco 49ers. The Governors tied at 0-0 here going in the second half, as Jefferson will get things started, and Hirsch will quickly just kick it all the way down the field, and it will be a goal kick here. So Jefferson will move everybody up here, and they're going to try and take advantage of maybe the goal box has got a lot of mud to it, so Carson Aharts will try and kick it deep, and will kick it out towards midfield, and it's knocked down. Here's Preibel. And he'll pass it here to the near side, and it will go out of play. And it will be a throw here for the Cavaliers. Jordan Shanks, quick throw in for Vandewater, but he played back out. Now Ware. Jamison Ware now for Shanks on the near side. Pass goes up, still on the near side. Vandewater, that pass all the way back out to midfield for Wagner. And now it is Preibel again at midfield. His pass. Ershman on the sideline here will turn back and will pass it for Caden Thompson. And now Thompson over for Derry. Rylan Derry trying to move one along. Trying to push off a man, but he will get called for a foul. He'll get called for the push. And the first foul of the second half for Pierre, third in the game. As Peterson's able to knock one down, here's Preibel now. Looking to move it forward up the field. Matthias Preibel pass back to Browers. And Casey Browers, that'll be back Rylan Derry. Now over for Peterson, able to knock it down, hold on to it. Now Peterson a pass, that one's blocked up underneath the leg of Blanchette, and then back out at midfield where Jefferson now has it again.
On him quickly, Thompson.
The pass now back. A long run, moving in, and it's going to be Carson Aharts to grab onto it. And the Governors will escape any pressure. That one goes all the way out past midfield. Ershman, that one gets popped high up. Derry missed the header. Takes a couple of hops. Started to put the knee up, but he decided against it so he wouldn't get called for a foul. And now it'll be over for Flottmeyer. Devin Flottmeyer looking to get a run for Casey Browers. Browers at midfield. That one will go out of play, and it will go now the attacking third here for the Governors. A throw-in for Pierre. So here's Browers that will throw it in. Preble, he threw it down for Preble to get to, but instead it was the Cavaliers that got to it first. And now across midfield, over the side of Schlickenmeyer, but he'll just clear it out of play, and it'll be a throw now here for the Cavaliers. Here's a throw. The Cavaliers looking to move it in. There's a shot and on target and a save made from Carson Aharts. The first shot of the second half. 8th shot in the game. Second save for Carson Aharts. And that will be played out at midfield. Ryland Derry takes the ball away. And now Derry, along with Cole Peterson. Derry will get across one man. Derry still with it. Derry trying to move it around, but ended up taking it away was Hirsch. And now going back the other way, trying to start a run, but instead Blanchette will step up. Started to take it away, but it'll be played back. And Abdul Kadir, a little give and go. His pass, no one in particular. Blanchette will take it. Now Preble over for Flottmeyer. Ershman at midfield. It's taken back by the Cavaliers. And now here on the near side, Shanks, that one is off by Thompson and headed out of play. So now another throw here, Vandewater. That one's knocked down, and it'll be played back. Hey, Jack, back for Shanks. Shanks. That one will go way too far down at the sideline. Actually, they were able to cross it. It did not actually go out of play. Boy, it looked like it was no chance for the Jefferson Cavaliers to have an opportunity for it, but it stayed in play. And then a foul. It will be against the Governors. So it'll be the second foul of the half and a free kick upcoming here for the Jefferson Cavaliers. Early part of the second half. No score between Pierre and Jefferson. The Governors are looking to play for a potential tie. If not, try and get a win. That free kick comes all the way in, and Aharts knocked it down. He's able to grab it with the left hand. Good job by Aharts. Got all the way up, was able to knock it down, and the ball was still loose. He's able to swallow it up with the left arm and corral it in. And no chance there for Jefferson. This will be coming over here to the near side. Takes a high hop, and it'll go on underneath. It'll be played over here for a throw for the Cavaliers. Came underneath the 10 and into the 10. Blanchette takes it away from Ware. And now here's Preble. Preble looked to turn. His pass for Ershman gets knocked out. Now Ershman will take it back off of Preble. Now Blanchette. And now Blanchette will wait, and no run there from Peterson. So it'll be roll for Carter Losey. On the far side, here is the Cavaliers again, looking to start the attack moving forward. Here comes a long run from Mueller, and a sliding play from Caden Thompson. And another sliding play from Caden Thompson. And now it's Hirsch trying to keep it away from Peterson. And Hirsch plays it, and Ershman got ahead to it, so that one will go out for a throw. The Governors are able to get back over and can get it back for a throw now. Vandewater. Here's Mueller. Vandewater again. Now a pass to the top of the box. Okoa has been quiet here early on the second half. And now Preibel able to clear it away and back down. And it'll roll all the way back towards the edge of the box where it'll be grabbed here from Hirsch. Still 0-0 between Pierre and Jefferson. The longer this game is tied, the more that you feel Pierre is winning this game, even with the tie score. Pierre, you got to feel like Pierre is winning this contest. Hirsch all the way down. Thompson got to it first on the sideline, keeps it in play at the sideline again. Then it will roll out off of Jefferson, so it'll be a throw here for the Governors. And we'll see, Taylor is there looking for a sub, and they will get a sub. 8 minutes gone by here in the second half. Again, no score between Pierre and Jefferson. This is a big game here for Pierre. They got Huron on a Tuesday, and you can't let up. Even no matter how this game finishes, you like how Pierre has played to this point. No matter how this game finishes, you can't have a letdown then on Tuesday against the Huron Tigers, who, you look at what Huron is in the standings, they're sitting in number 12 as they are right around the 500 mark. So now here's an opportunity for the Jefferson Cavaliers. A cross comes in over the top of Ware, so it's off the head of one of the Governor players, but it's still in for the Cavaliers. There comes a pass, goes back out, and then it'll be played. Carnegie, the header, plays it back for Peterson, missed him, and then it goes off of the side of Peterson, and it'll be played back up. Hirsch. Now pass here to the near side for Shanks. And that pass up. Thompson tried to step up to take it away. And now a lead pass rolling down. It'll roll all the way out, and it will go out for a goal kick. Again, the Governors and Jefferson Cavaliers tied 0-0 here as we are nearing the 10-minute mark of this second half. Nearing the 50-minute mark of the 80-minute game. Again, no overtime. We're getting close to where we can have overtime, which will be 2 10-minute periods and then penalty kicks. But that will happen here a week from Tuesday if there's a possibility of it. That first round of the playoffs will be the first time we have a chance for any kind of overtime. We just play strict 80 minutes, and the final score is the final score. Doesn't have to be a winner. And it'll be on the far side. It will roll its way towards the sideline, and then it'll be played off of the Cavaliers, and it'll go out for a throw. Bertram is ready to check in on the next available throw for the Governors. 10 minutes gone by here in the second half. That rolled off of Spencer Taylor's foot. So now a throw here for the Cavaliers, and Bertram can't check in quite yet. And now at the top of the box, man for the Cavaliers got upended, but it was a play from Flottmeyer that allowed that play to end, but Abdul Kadir will throw the ball in quickly for the Jefferson Cavaliers. Out towards midfield. Hirsch, pass over for Shanks. And now Shanks. His pass goes over, and then it'll be out of play. It rolls out of play. It'll be for a goal kick, and now we will have a sub. Bertram will check in. Ershman will take a seat, and Carson Aharts now will get the goal kick up, and they're not expecting Aharts to kick the ball very far. And it's not the best field condition right there around the box. However, Aharts still with a good leg, and that goes off of one of the Mueller, went off of Mueller, and then went off of Derry right back to Mueller. Now Van Water, his pass goes in now for Hajek, and then it'll be played back out. Rolling on the sideline, it is Shanks still here on the near side. And Jordan Shanks, that'll be offside as flag is up. It'll go down, and it will be an offside call, and it will be the first time that Jefferson has been guilty of an offside. And a free kick here for the Governors. So again, we're inching a little bit farther in this game. We've got the 10-minute mark. Here you're listening to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront broadcasting station. Just about a half hour left to go in this contest. A little less than half an hour left to go in this contest. That will be played out. A throw now here for the Governors. Again, a win here would be absolutely monumental. It would be a signature win for the Governors. Even a tie would be a signature game for Pierre this season. Bertram. That will be out of play, and we go off of Pierre, so it'll be the Cavaliers that will get the throw. But it all then stems to then Tuesday. You can't overlook that. And thankfully, it's the last game of the season. You won't know who you're going to play until Thursday night, Friday morning, because there'll still be games playing next Thursday. Now here's Ware. He'll knock it down, trying to get it past Carnegie. Could not get it past Carnegie. And now Spencer Taylor rolls off of his foot, rolls up to midfield. Taylor still racing after it. He'll step in front, making Shanks make a play for it, and then a pass over. Now Bertram will keep it down the sideline, keeps it in play, and Spencer Taylor will race after it. And now it'll be touched, and Spencer Taylor will keep it here for the Governors. Spencer Taylor looking for a potential cross. And will Hirsch ends up getting knocked down, and then it goes off of Losi, and it goes out for a corner kick here on the near side with 26:30 to play. That was a fantastic effort by Spencer Taylor. That was a long run there for Taylor. I mean, he started from right around the defending third and went all the way over to the edge of the box, to the side of the box where he tried to cross in. That got knocked down. And now it's a corner. Ryland Derry will take it here on the near side. The Governors have an opportunity to maybe take the first lead here. Get that first goal. Comes in. It's knocked up high in the air. Still in the box, though. Was not headed down. Bertram trying to race up to it. And then a couple of guys get knocked down. Cole Peterson looking for it. Still pinballing around. And it will finally be Jefferson that comes away with it. And then Keaton Thompson will head down a through ball to eliminate any real big threat that Jefferson was trying to have. That was knocked down by the Cavaliers. Ryland Derry tried to step up. Almost had it away from Shanks. But it's now Shanks a pass here for Hirsch. Just a small touch. And now it's going to be over here on the near side, back to Shanks. Here is Jordan Shanks. That one goes to the top. That's knocked down. And it will be played here for an out from the Governors for the Jefferson Cavaliers to have a throw. Luke Nelson will check in. 25 minutes left to go here in the second half. Pierre Governors and Jefferson Cavaliers tied 0-0. Nelson's checking in. I believe it was Abdul Kadir that is coming out, and he's going to walk around the field. He left on the far side. So now here's the throw, and it's knocked down, and Ryland Derry comes away with it. Derry out towards midfield. He'll get around one defender. Now he'll try and lead it forward for Cole Peterson, but Peterson had stopped his run momentarily with a defensive effort from the Cavaliers. So then by the time that Derry tried to force that one over the top, unable to get it over to him. And so now it'll be played out. And then Caden Thompson will knock it down. Here on the near side, Andrew Hirsch. Here's a long ball. It'll take a couple of hops, and they'll let it roll all the way out, and it will go out for a goal kick. Again, the Governors, they're okay with this type of a game. They're okay to not have a whole lot of offensive rhythm for each team. You know, and again, early in the season, you're probably looking for that first goal. You're looking to have a little bit better offensive output than what you are. But here in this game, it's quite simple that the Governors just want a tie. They want to have an opportunity to have a tie or a win. And this Jefferson team is a good one. You feel like the confidence that you have. And at this point in the season now, you're also thinking if you get a tie, obviously you want to beat Huron on Tuesday. But if you get a tie, then you go in the playoffs and you're tied. I think you probably feel pretty good about Carson Aharts in a penalty kick shootout if you're tied after the 80 minutes and then plus the 2-minute, 10-minute halves. You probably feel pretty good about Carson Aharts going toe-to-toe with any other goalkeeper in the state. I know you did last year with Cam Aharts. I think you like how you feel with Carson Aharts as well. Brewers knocks it down. So at this point, you don't really have to win any games other than the Huron game. during regulation or in overtime. You can just go to penalty kicks. And now, obviously, that's probably not the strategy that you really want to go to, but you got to like how you feel about an opportunity of something like that. And in this game, I think it's just all about the seed points, finding the seed points so you can host a first-round playoff game. It will have a foul called on Ware with under 22 and a half to play. So a first foul committed by Jefferson here in the second half. And Jeremy Carnegie wait for the free kick. And will take the free kick out towards the top of the box, and it will be a shot that will be grabbed by Losi. It's going to be his second save, and the first shot of the second half here for the Pierre Governors. Out at midfield. It's knocked down. Carnegie racing after it. Ware will head it, looking into the box, and Ware couldn't get the shot away, but it will be knocked away by Schlickenmeyer. And Ware is in a lot of pain right now. He'll slowly start to get back up. And it will be a corner, but Ware seems to be okay. He'll get right back up. It'll be the fourth corner, first of the second half here for the Cavaliers. And so here is the corner upcoming from the near side.
Backside Landon.
And this one will come into the box, headed down, still loose. Looking for a shot away. Okoa had a shot that got blocked down, and now here come the Governors and Cole Peterson with a long run. Peterson across midfield. His pass for Derry, and Ryland Derry now. The man coming from behind. Now Derry still will look to get a shot away from the top of the box. His shot goes high and over, and it will make its way across the streets, and the Governors had their best look of the entire game. And if that one was a bullet from Ryland Derry that misses. As Hirsch now, that one got blocked up by Peterson. Takes a couple of high hops. Bertram with that high frame is able to knock it down. Now here's Shanks at midfield. We'll get a couple of steps towards the attacking third. The Cavaliers with possession. Bower, a pass now. That is Hajek to the far side. And that will be out of play for a throw now here for the Governors. With almost 20 minutes to go. Boy, the Governors have had one of the best looks there. And now, I believe we're going to have a water break. So we will have the water break in the second half of this game, just like we did in the girls' game. So there was none in the first half, but one in the second half. So we will step aside for a minute, and we will come back for the last of this contest between Pierre and Jefferson. Back in a minute. You're listening to Pierre Governor Soccer here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Pictures are memories we want to last forever. For those special times, call Bridget M. Photography, a unique boutique photography studio offering family portraits, children, seniors, and even your pets. They're available for weddings, commercial events, and sports photography. Stop in and visit their studio in Pierre or look over their website at bridgetmphoto.com. Pictures and memories that will last forever. From Bridget M. Photography in Pierre.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
As we welcome you back, we are set for the final 20 minutes of this contest. No score between Pierre and Jefferson, as the Governors will be looking for an opportunity to win this game or to tie this game. And the referee that will actually wanted to talk to the athletic director, Brian Mosier, about something. But the Governors here with the no score between Pierre and Jefferson. Now, of course, where referees are going to talk with Mosier. Can't see over the top of where Jefferson's at. And now Mosier will start to walk his way over there, and I think they're going to make some of the kids move. So Mosier will make his stroll across midfield before he gets set for the start of the final of this second half. Obviously, he'll just stay over on that side, but the Governors and the Cavaliers are locked in a scoreless tie here in the second half with just about 20 minutes to play. Exactly 19:59 left to go here in the second half. Again, Pierre will take on Huron on Tuesday. We'll have that for you here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. 4 and 6 will be the start of the boys game and the girls game. Boys will play first at 4 o'clock. The girls will play at 6 o'clock. And here the Govs break the huddle here in front of us, and that's a lot of talk, a lot of chatter but during that break. And that's what you like to see, that a team that is almost playing like they're in the lead right now. They're looking to play with the lead, and while it is 0-0, they feel like they have the lead. They want to have a tie game between at the worst a tie game between Pierre and Jefferson. There's going to be a throw it should be a throw for the Governors, I believe, before we had the water break. 19:59 to play. Pierre will get things started back up. And we are ready to go. Final 19:59. Pierre is looking for a tie or a win, with it tied being with no score. That one will be a foul. That'll be committed by Schlickenmeyer, who tried to kick the ball. He ended up missing, ended up kicking the player. It'll be a yellow card for Schlickenmeyer. He'll have to come out. And that's the tough.
Set it up, boys, set it up.
That's the tough one right there, is that Schlickenmeyer had no malicious intent to try and kick the player, but because he missed the ball and he ended up kicking the player, that ended up being the call that goes against Schlickenmeyer, and now it's an opportunity here for the Cavaliers to try and take the lead. It will be Ware to take the free kick. And so now Ware with the free kick. He'll go over the top of it. That's knocked down by the wall. Good play there by the Pierre Governors. Knocked down by the wall. There's no shot that goes on target. 9-5 in shots. The Governors will clear it off into the corner. It will be a corner. It'll be the fifth corner of the game, second of the half now here for the Cavaliers. Still no score between Pierre and Jefferson.
Backside spin. We got someone in the backside.
From the far side, here comes the corner in. To the top of the box, headed to the side, misses the net, and it will go out of play for a goal kick. And the Governors avoid a huge opportunity for the Cavaliers. But the Governors are able to stave away and keep this game tied. Schlickenmeyer will check back in. Spencer Taylor, who was in, will come back out. And now it's Carson Aharts again on the goal kick. Out towards midfield, underneath the foot of Boer. Knocked down by Peterson. Passes it back for Browers. And now he's going to try and lead it forward for Derry. He is onside. Rylan Derry over the top of the ball. Knocked down Peterson, trying to stay with it. And then there was no foul committed and no foul given. And now here is Jefferson going back the other way to the far side. That pass, that'll go all the way down. That will roll out, and it will be a goal kick. Another opportunity for the Governors. Boy, that was a good look again. Rylan Derry had a good run for it. He either was knocked down, got tangled up. Peterson tried to step up behind him to make the play, but could not. And so now here's Carson Aharts with the goal kick for the Governors. The pass will go over for Thompson, but it's going to be intercepted. And then there's no foul called as Carson Aharts will grab onto it. Ware got knocked down by Thompson. And Carson Aharts There was no foul called at all. And it'll be now knocked down. And it'll roll all the way to the top of the box for now Losi, the goalkeeper. Back out to the top, right at midfield. It is Hajek. Back over for Bower. And now on the far side, that pass, they're going to go back for Hirsch, who has stepped up a little bit more now here for the Cavaliers. Hirsch, his pass to the top of the box. That one got deflected towards the net, and it was a save made from Carson Aharts. It'll be his third of the afternoon. 16:45 to go here in the second half. The Governors and Cavaliers, now Peterson, he goes down. He's holding his shin right now. And we'll have a free kick here for the Governors, but Peterson is down. You hold your breath a little bit here every time he goes down, but he does get right back up. And it'll be a free kick here for Pierre at midfield. And we'll see who takes it. I think it's going to be Devin Flotmeyer that will take it. So Flotmeyer from midfield. Out towards the top of the box. It takes one hop, and it is an easy grab for Losi. So no threat there from the Governors.
Someone up, the other one drop.
As 16 minutes to play here in the second half. Pierre and Jefferson still tied with no score.
Good, let him play back.
Okoa, pass back for Hirsch. Now towards the top of the box. It's played down. Ershman trying to step in front. There's a shot, and it's a save made by Carson Aharts again. That'll be his fourth of the afternoon. And Pierre again continues to hang in tough. Still tied with no score. Carson Aharts back out. It's knocked down. A race for it. Headed over to Losi, who will be able to grab it because it was headed down. And then it'll be played back out towards midfield. And it'll be a long run here for Flotmeyer, who at the sideline will just kick it out of play. And it will be now a throw-in. Bertram is running by himself and Bertram was trying to maybe come out for Gilk, but it was a throw for Jefferson, so they still play it far side. That cross coming in. There's a long shot that will go wide and will go out for a goal kick. And the Governors again are able to escape with the 12th shot of the game for Jefferson. Their fifth here of the half. And Jefferson and Pierre, boy, the Governors have been able to find their way, still tied here with 14 and a half left to play here in the second half. There is a long hit from Carson Aharts. It's still loose. Hirsch will play it back. Now pass here for Jordan Shanks. Shanks, his pass now for Hajek. It'll be taken by Gilk. And Shanks steps up, knocks Gilk away. Hirsch touches it for Hajek. Hajek now is going to be played back. Top of the box. There's a low shot, and it goes in. And it went just off to the goal post, and it went in for a goal. And it will be the Cavaliers that will take the lead. Okoa scores the first goal of the game. With 13:45 to go. It is now a huge play for the Governors to try and find a goal. They're looking to get one back here to tie things up. Okoa from the top of the box just rolled it in to the far goal post. Carson Aharts unable to make that. It looked like thought maybe he was going to go wide or had moved away a little bit to his right, so he couldn't go to his left, and it rolled in. And so now here are the Governors down by one. Late here in the second half. Had the water break. So we've now getting with in the last 13 minutes. The Governors don't want to go down by 2-0 here, but they've got to start to move things forward. 2-0 loss is the same as a 1-0 loss. The Governors have to find a way to try and score a goal, try and tie it up. A pass now here for Vandewater. Vandewater across. That'll be grabbed by Aharts. So Carson Aharts will let the traffic clear out. Again, it's still with around 12 minutes to go. You don't have to start to go too quick. You can still take your time a little bit, stay patient. When you're starting to get to the point where patience isn't in your hand, time isn't on your side anymore. And it took all the way to 13 minutes to play, under 14 left before Jefferson was able to score their first goal of the game. Now here's another opportunity. That one's going to be blocked up, and we'll go out for a corner kick. And so now shots 13 and 14 for the Jefferson Cavaliers. And the 6th corner upcoming.
Boys, backside, backside!
From the far side, with 12.5 to play. Here comes a cross in, and Carson Aharts will grab it up. And now a long pass. Peterson tried to head it along for Derry, could not. Now Browers tried to lead one forward up again, but no one was there for the Governors as Peterson and Derry are both on the far side. This one came in closer to the near side of the field. All the way to the edge of the box, did not roll in, so Losi will play it over here for Shanks. Pass now here for Hirsch. Hirsch with a long pass. Okoa. That'll roll out of play. And it will roll for a goal kick. And Preibel will check back in. Matthias Preibel is back in here for the Governors. Casey Browers will check out and take a breather. Carson Aharts on the goal kick. It'll be played towards midfield. Over off of Shanks. Roll back for Wagner. He'll pass it across on the far side. Mueller over. Pass back for Bauer. Preibel looking for Derry, but Derry just couldn't keep it going forward. Ended up getting taken away by the Cavaliers. Now here's Kane Thompson. Ryland Derry and Cole Peterson both would have been offside, but they were not involved in the play. Devin Flottmeyer now with 10:30 left to go here in the second half. That'll roll all the way down to the sideline. It'll be played back to the top of the box. Schlickenmeyer. He'll play it back out towards midfield. So now here's Ryland Derry looking to get one free for Cole Peterson. He somehow is he's offside. They're going to call him offside. The shot, he scores, but this offside is not going to count. And Cole Peterson scores the goal to tie it up, but they're going to wave it off on an offside. That's a tough one against the Governors with 10 minutes to go. Peterson had the goal to tie it up. It was called offside, so it will remain 1-0. And now the Governors, who scored that goal, will have to find one more to try and tie it up. So now here is an opportunity for Okoa as he starts to move in, trying to get a shot away. Still trying to play it over on the near side. Here is Gilk. Back to now Hajek. 9:20 left to go. Hajek, a shot. A save made by Carson Aharts. His 5th save now of the afternoon. 9 minutes to play. The Governors are they need one. They need to find a way to get a goal. Boy, that was really tough. As now we'll have the referee make its way over and good battle over there. The referee just trying to calm things down. You know, the angle was close to where we were at. and it looked like Peterson was onside. By the time he looked over after the ball had been hit, it looked like Peterson was still onside. Because again, in soccer, the last defender, you can't be behind that last defender when the ball is kicked. Once that ball is kicked, then you can go across that line. And it looked like he was on, but was called off. Vanwater. It'll be here for Hayek. And a foul will be called on the Cavaliers. Their 5th of the afternoon. Jeremy Carnegie will move things quickly. Back across midfield. Then some friendly fire from Hirsch off of one of his teammates. But it's back in midfield here for the Cavaliers. Now a pass here for Shanks. It'll be Elias Gilk now will knock it down. Hayek. His pass goes back for Hirsch. Played back over. Thompson got ahead to it. And it will go be out of play. And we're going to have the Governors that will get the ball. I believe it's going to be a free kick here for Caden Thompson. And
hey, Thompson!
So now here's Jeremy Carnegie. We played all the way out. Knocked down Wagner. Here's an opportunity for Sioux Falls Jefferson.
Go, Matthias, go!
Here comes Caden Thompson, slides in now for Gilk. Gilk got knocked down. Thompson couldn't get the ball back. And now here is Hayek. Hayek walking in, 6:45 left to go. Gilk, he gets pushed down. He's still on the ball. And it will be a free kick for Jefferson. As Gilkin got knocked down.
Let him ask for 10. On your toes,
But it will be here for the Governors, the Cavaliers will have the free kick.
On your toes, Carson.
Koa along with Hayek are both standing right there.
As soon as it snaps the ball, we crash. Indirect.
So Koa now will step up. He'll touch it over. There's a long shot, and Aharts will make the save. He'll grab onto it. 6 minutes to play. Aharts with 6 saves now. The Governors. That one will go off, and it'll be, here's a free kick. And so now here's, the ball will go into play, and now we'll have a stoppage. They'll stop the clock here, and I think Hirsch will get called for a yellow card for, the referee blew the whistle, and Hirsch just launched it down the field. And so Hirsch will have to come out of the game. Checking in for him will be Evan Bloom. And here as we continue to get closer, it'll be Jeremy Carnegie that will take the free kick. So it's inside the midfield mark here for Jeremy Carnegie to take the free kick. Out towards the top of the box. Headed towards the box. It goes off of Ershman, and it will go out for a goal kick. With 5.5 to go. And we will have Hirsch check right back in. So he and Cordell Schlickenmeyer have the two been booked so far. So a goal kick here. Carter Losey is taking his time. 5 minutes to play. With an easy touch over to Hirsch. And now Hirsch up. Knocked down by Ershman. Peterson trying to seal off the defender. And then Peterson gets sealed off. But it rolls out of play, and it will go for a throw here for Pierre. Throw for Preibel. Matthias Preibel lost the ball. And now it's a pass. Schlickenmeyer got to it. And now it's Flottmeyer. He'll get it over for Derry. Ryland Derry. He'll start to move in. Derry with a long shot. That one goes just wide. And Ryland Derry had an opportunity. The Governors are looking to go throw everything at the net right now. Under 5 to play with 4:20 left to go and counting here in the second half. The Governors down 1-0 to the Jefferson Cavaliers. They thought they had the game tied, which would have tied the game up 1-1, but it was called on an offside. Cole Peterson had the goal. 4 minutes to play. Losey, he took all kinds of time to get that restarted. Caden Thompson back. Here's Mueller. That was knocked down by Gilk. Flottmeyer back up. It'll be headed down by Shanks, headed over here to the near side for Vanwater. And then it'll be played back across. Now here is Carnegie. Back over for Gilk. Keeps it in play on the sideline with 3:30 to go. Gilk at the sideline. That stayed in again. But it's now Shanks that will play it back over to the top of the box. And then it'll be Carson Aharts.
Get up, Carson, let's go.
Will allow play to continue, I believe. Or it will be a free kick here for Carson Aharts. So now back at midfield.
Come on, Matthias, win it back.
It'll be Preibel. They'll lose the ball back again. 3 minutes to play. Pierce trying to find a way to score one here. Now here's Akoa Koa. Just overran the ball. Now Akoa Koa, a cross. That'll be played out, and we'll have a foul called, and it will be against the Jefferson Cavaliers. And now Carson Aharts on a quick free kick. Ware will continue to slow things back up, and now he's going to get caught. He's going to get carded. And so they had a stoppage of play again, and we'll have another sub coming in. Oliver's Johnson Aaron.
Keep working, Green.
So now Ware has been booked as the third member of the two teams to be booked. Carson Aharts back out here towards the near side at midfield. Played back on the near side. Thompson will let it roll out for a throw. 2:45 to go. The Governors are looking for that equalizer. He knocked down. And at midfield, here's Preibel. Nope, instead it will be the Cavaliers down the field. Thompson played it back towards the sideline. And now here's Jefferson, Vandewater. The blue, there's me Akoa Koa trying to cross it in. And it will be out, and it's a goal kick. Casey Browers checks in for Elias Gilk. And now here is Carson Aharts with 1:25. 145. Cole Peterson. So just about 100 seconds left to go. Now Devin Flottmeyer will get a long run here for the Governors. Trying to find something here for Pierre. He gets taken down, and it might be in the box for an opportunity for a penalty kick. If it is in the box, it'll be a penalty kick, and the Governors have an opportunity now to tie it up with a penalty kick. Flottmeyer is down. Flottmeyer will get back up, and it's a penalty kick opportunity, and this is the time for the Governors. With 1:19 to go, Pierre can tie it up with a penalty kick goal. Rylan Derry is the man to take it. So if the Governors are able to score, they can tie it up. It would be a huge, huge goal. Rylan Derry will take it. Govs thought they had it tied earlier. It was called on an offside. Now Rylan Derry against Carter Losey. A penalty kick with 1:19 left to go here in the second half to tie the game against the number one team in Double-A. So here is Derry lined up. And it will be Derry for the penalty kick to tie it up. A shot. He scores! Rylan Derry scores to tie it up with 1:19 to go. And the Governors have it tied back up. A PK for Rylan Derry with 1:19 left. And we are tied 1-1. So now they have 79 seconds to hold on to this tie and pick up a lot of seed points here. Derry's PK goes in. Losi moved to his left. Derry would put it to his right and put it in the back of the net. And we are tied 1-1.
Keep working, Green. That's all.
Pajek will get things started along with Ware. With 1:19 to go.
Watch the shot, Carson. Watch the shot right here. Carson, watch the shot.
So we are get right back. Here's Mueller to the far side. Knocked down and will be all the way back down the field, the sideline. The Governors have a little bit of energy here. Cole Peterson trying to go over to it. The man for Jefferson fell down, so now Peterson trying to get to it, but it will be taken back by the Cavaliers. And then it will be played out of play, and we'll get a stoppage. Another clock stopped with 55 seconds to go, and Jefferson will have to take their sub here. And the Cavaliers are in danger of tying for the first time here in 2021, and the first time in their history. They lost for the first time to Washington on Tuesday. Coming in is Bloom. The injured man is Mitchell Mueller. 55 seconds left to go. It'll be a throw here for the Governors. Now they're going to play it all the way back here.
Devin, give it back. Give it back, Devin. Give it back.
So a quick throw. It'll be played by the Cavaliers. Knocked down by Derry. It's a free kick here with 45 seconds to go. So now all of a sudden the Governors have a chance here. They're going to feel pretty good. They're going to try and get this one last opportunity. 35 seconds left to go. That goes out of play. It's a throw here for the Governors. 30 seconds left. If you're Pierre, all you're trying to do is maybe just, you don't want to waste too much time, but get one last opportunity. 20 seconds left. That goes out on the sideline. It rolls out for a goal kick. And now let's see if Losi will go. He's going to move a little bit quicker with 10 seconds left to go. A quick move up the field with 5 seconds left to go. The Governors and Cavaliers are going to end tied 1-1. What a game between these two teams. The Pierre Governors and the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers end tied 1-1. And it will be Pierre that will go to 6-4-2 and Jefferson at 8-1-1. And the coach for Sioux Falls Jefferson is not happy with the official at all. But the Pierre Governors have found themselves with a big tie. They're now 6-4-2 on the season. Jefferson goes to 8-1-1. That's a huge, huge tie for the Pierre Governors. And a 1-1 score between these two teams. So the Governors now will take on the Huron Tigers on Tuesday as they will play the final game of the regular season. They will be here at home, 4-6. A 4 o'clock start for the boys game, 6 o'clock start for the girls. You listen to both games here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. The Pierre Governors and Cavaliers has a 1-1 tie, and that will end things here this afternoon. We want to say thank you to Spencer Kelly back at the station. John Wickler here. Final score in the girls' game was a 1-0 win for the Pierre Governors and a 1-1 tie for the boys, as we'll be back on the air at 3:40 on Tuesday between the Governors and the Huron Tigers. You've been listening to Pierre Governor Soccer here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports as we say so long from Pierre.
You've been listening to Pierre Governor Athletics on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Pierre Governor Athletics is brought to you by Avera St. Mary's, Sander Auto Parts, Bank West, Weather All Roofing, Faith Lutheran Church, Billion Financial, The Clubhouse Inn and Suites, Fording Electric, Slumberland, Kruger Contracting, B&B Equipment, Bridget M. Photography, Sioux Nation, Edward Jones Financial, First Dakota National Bank, Gales Gas, Service Master, Gateway Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, Purist Foods, Kathy Sunshine Properties, All Pro Towing, Pierre Dental Clinic, Olson Plumbing, Lamb Motors, Midwest Cooperative, the May Adam Law Firm, Owyhee Federal Credit Union, the Association of Weed and Pest, Fisher Rounds, Shane's Pharmacy, Todd's Electric, Wagner Auto, First United Methodist Church, East Pier Landscape and Garden Center, Country Carpet and Flooring, and Black Hills Federal Credit Union. Join us all season on your home for Pierre Governor Athletics, KCCR, and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports, Central South Dakota's sports leader.